What's up, traders? John Howell here. I hope you're doing well. Listen, I'm just here this morning. It's a Saturday morning here in Australia, and I finished doing my trading this morning for the US market close, which is Friday afternoon over there. And I just want to give you guys a bit of a weekly recap on some things that's happening with me and with my own trading. How did my trading go this week, and all that sort of stuff as well too. And so yeah, I'm just with my kids as well too. So I just finished some breakfast. Got a bit of amino energy in me as well too, and we can start the day. This is just a bit of a rant, a bit of a thoughts about my trading and life in general, guys, and hopefully this really helps you guys out. The first thing I want to say, guys, is when it comes to my trading, I have realized more and more, because I'm writing up a step-by-step trading guide for people to follow that are part of my coaching program, and I'm looking at my I have my number one trading system that has never failed in the last. It just rocks out, you know. Like when you get a smooth setup like this, you're going to get like 8, 9 of these trades working on really well. I'm in one right now, you know. So there's a number one system there. So yeah, so and I realized, guys, I have that system, plus I have a really good continuation trading system. And it's like, what's up, Bailey? Come here, Bailey. For you guys that follow me, this is my younger son, Bailey. Come here. Say hello. Hello. This is going on YouTube. This is my son, Bailey. How old are you, Bailey?
5.
He's 5 years of age.
Is that you?
Yeah, that's me there. And that's you there. Oh, I love you so much. You watching Netflix? Yeah, we're going to go to Flip Out soon? Yeah? We're going to go do Flip Out? All right. I love you. Bye-bye. Anyway, there's my son. You got to keep what's important, right? But I thought I'd give you guys an update here. So as I've gone through my out of the kitchen, Mr. Bailey. As I've gone through my trading this week, one thing I realized, guys, is that as I said before, I have basically my ultimate trading system, and then I have like a really good bullish continuation trading system that I trade. And the more research that I do, I'm actually putting a step-by-step guide together, as I was saying before, and I realized that the smoother the setup, the higher the probability. This goes for like a really good, like my number one trading system, which is my ultimate trading system. That just rocks out. I tell you, you get a really smooth ultimate trading system, 9 times out of 10, that thing's going to run, and it's going to run, you know, and it just does. And then you got like a bullish continuation and a bearish continuation. And what I'm saying here is that I think so many of us want to trade every single move that happens with the markets, right? But one of the things you learn from trading the zone, and I've learned from one of my mentors, you are paid to wait. You are paid to wait for those really nice setups. Right? Because one of my mentors just recently, 22 years in the markets, makes millions of dollars a year. He says he will not get into a trade unless he's 100% confident in that trade. When in doubt, he stays out. If there's any doubt, he just stays out. And he just is like right 8, 9 times out of 10. And when he's right, he's really right. And when he's wrong small. So you can just imagine that, right? And I've just realized that with myself as well too. Sometimes I can overtrade with the bullish continuation, the bearish continuation, and so on and so forth, right? And you think about this from a trading perspective. Where is the biggest, if you're looking for a trade, where is the most highest probability? With the trend, right? The trend is your friend. But unfortunately, you want to trade every single up and down, up and down, up and down, like I did that just recently with Goldman Sachs, right? Goldman Sachs, I was short, and this morning it popped up because of the announcement, and I got out with a loss. It was about a 40 or so % loss. Hey, Bailey.
You're talking to yourself.
Well, I'm recording now. See the record up there?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I'm recording up there, and this is going to go on YouTube. So, where was I? And I realized, guys, that, you know, the successful traders are successful, right? Because they jump on trends and they hold on for profits. They don't just get the small little profits. Every single scalper that I've seen it's been very, very difficult. Been very, very difficult for them to move forward. You know, and I look at some people right now, and they're very scalpers. They're short-term traders. One, there's no life in that. And two, it's very, very difficult because you really need to keep your emotions intact. And I used to do that. I used to spend 8 to 12 hours a day, and sometimes I need to take one trade, you know, and I was in and out of the trade within 5 minutes. So you really, really, really needed to be disciplined. But if you want to have the odds on your side, here's a few things that I want to say that just keeps coming back to my own personal trading. I took a couple of trades this morning based on this. One, the trend is your friend. Wait for the trend to start placing. Wait for the trend to start. Higher peaks, higher troughs, and then start to look for an entry signal on there. The second thing I do say, guys, is that the smoother the setup, right? You guys have said this before, right? You see when you see very smooth peaks and troughs, and it just flows down nicely or flows up nicely, and it's just amazing, right? There's a beautiful, if you look at Adobe right now, look at Adobe. Adobe just looks amazing, right? It doesn't mean it's going to make money. I got in Adobe just recently. You know, it's just a beautiful bullish flag, right? It ran up really nicely, came down really nicely, had a good bullish up day, had good volume, and it's with the overall underlying trend, right? You take trades like that, 6, 7, 8 times out of 10, it's going to work money, going to work well. But yeah, so one, go with the trend, because the biggest and strongest legs are with the trend. So wouldn't it make sense to jump on trades that are with the trend? Therefore, you have a much better chance of jumping on and holding on for a good profit, right? Makes sense. And the second thing I want to say about that is that the smoother the setup, the better it is going to be. The smoother the setup, and I've seen this time and time again. Look at RIC, Rick. I'm in a trade right now. I've been there for a few days, and nothing's just taken off like 10%. And it just see really nice, smooth peaks and troughs, and it's just beautiful, right? The smoother the setup, the better it's going to be. You know, there's a lot of things that I could talk about here, guys, in this video. I'm just thinking what else I can add here to really add value. So one, the biggest and strongest legs with the trend, so go with that. Secondly is wait for smooth price action. Wait, if the price action is up and down, and very, very whippy, stay out of that. Wait for it to become smooth, because smooth is higher probability. Whippy up and down, volatile. You know, it's very, very difficult to be able to trade those and trade them well. Especially when you talk about like directional plays. Curtis, 1 minute. I'm doing a recording. Okay, Curtis, come here. This is my other son, Curtis. This is Say hello, Curtis.
Hi.
This is our YouTube video. I'll put this on YouTube. How old are you, Curtis?
8.
8? And what year are you in?
3.
Yeah. You watching your laptop?
Yes.
Yeah. Just give me a minute, okay? And I'll come and help you with your laptop, okay?
Okay.
So yeah, so that's my other son. And so basically, guys, you know, that's one of the biggest things I do say when it comes to that. And the next thing I want to say, guys, is whenever you get into a trade, have a no story exit. A no story exit. This has helped me so much in my trading. That simply means that when you get in, you know some of the trades are going to be losses, right? You just don't know which ones. So have a no story exit whenever you like. Right now, I'm in Adobe, right? I got in Adobe this morning. Nice bullish up day, good breakout day. I know exactly if that thing closes below the entry bar, I'm out. That's my no story exit, right? So therefore, what I'm doing is I'm having a rule. I'm having a rule that's Curtis.
I'm turning it up.
I'm having a rule that stops me from creating story, right? Because every big loss was a small loss one time. So for me, I have a no story rule. No story rule simply means if it gets here, I'm getting out for a small loss and that's it. And that's as simple as that, right? Keep it that way, keep it that way, keep it that way. And yeah, you know, and just be patient, Don't expect to jump on every single move, but wait, do your research, work hard, wait for those trends to jump in place, like Adobe is right now, and all those other ones that I'm in right now as well. and don't be so fixated on one direction, right? Because the last few updates I've been talking about if the market rolls over and looks weak. Well, that didn't happen last night, right? Bam, popped up. So I got out of Goldman Sachs, and there was actually, and it's talking about like going bullish. Now I'm out of Goldman Sachs, and now I'm bullish on the financial sector, or I'm bullish on one financial stock. It's not Goldman Sachs or JPN. There's a stock within the financial sector that's just beautiful, good, breaking out the new highs. It was in the triangle pattern, breaking out new highs, good volume, and it's ready. It looks like it's ready to actually just take off. So I'm on that. So don't be so fixated on one direction. Look at what the market is telling you and only go based on that. Do not have a biased view on what you think it should do, because I made that mistake last year. So anyway, guys, bit of an update on my own trading. A few things that I'm doing my own trading to help me stick with the trend. The biggest and strongest legs are with that. Wait for smooth price action. You get a smooth setup, the higher the probability. Yeah, forget the very last point, but you guys are sorting this video. So anyway, guys, have an amazing weekend, and I'll talk to you soon.